Hello guys, welcome back to Forzathon, more or less. Forza Horizon 3, that's what we are doing here, and the Forzathon for the next 3 months. That means February, March, April 2018. February 2nd, which is tomorrow, we will have to do certain stuff to get some credits and XP as always, and next to that we also will be able to win a Ford, and more specifically from 69 I mean, the Ford Mustang Bus 302 Horizon Edition. I'm assuming a pretty much wanted car for some people, because it goes pretty high in the auction house for several weeks now. If you're thinking about buying one, just wait 24 hours, you will be able to win one from the Forzathon. Then we move to February 9th, and then we are going to end up with Porsche. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Hardly can get that one. It's not available. It was only available once in Forzathon somewhere last year, and that also means that people only have one of those, and they rarely share it in the auction house. So most of the time you cannot even find this thing in the auction house. And since it's a Porsche, you cannot buy it in the auto show either. So this is also something to look forward if you want it. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo. And then we move on to February 16th. The Subaru Brat Horizon Edition. This comes with an XP boost, so that's always a good thing to have around to get some XP, aka skill points, to get some perks and things like that. But yeah, you can pick this one up pretty cheap in the auction as well for 200,000 or something. But you can win it as well. February 16th. February 23. There will be no car in the reward list, so we cannot get that at that moment. Which brings us to March the 2nd. Let me see what it is. This one here. March the 2nd will be the Dodge Dart Hemi Superstock Horizon Edition. Also a most wanted car for people that like to do drag races in free roam. This is like A-class in S1 or something, or even in S2. It's like the fastest drag car out there if you build it up for drag in this game. So that will come on March the 2nd. Then we move to March the 9th. Mercedes AMG. Let's have a look. This thing here. Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG Horizon Edition. That will be available to win in March the 9th. March 16th. Then we go back to Subaru. No, not this one. It's the other one. The number 75 WRX STI VT15 rally car will be available on March 16. March 23 is, well, if you're playing this game in the last couple of weeks, you will already have it, but it sort of returns on March 23, and that is the Warthog, the Halo, from the Halo series, the AMG Transport Dynamics M12S Warthog. So yeah, we could win that like 2 weeks ago or something. It will come back on March 23. Then we come to yeah, if you're pretty new in the game, let's say the last 6, 7, 8, 9 months, you started playing, you do the game, you go to the campaign, you have 20 Barnfinds, and there are 18 you have and 2 you are missing. And that is because those 2 Barnfinds you can only get from Forzathon. And they both come on March 30. And that is the AMC Pacer X. So you will get, you will win from the Forzathon. You will win a Barnfind rumour, and then you have to look for this barn somewhere on the map, like you do with the other barns, and you will find in one of those barns you will find this thing, and also the other one. So let's say that's barn 19 and barn 20, and the other one is the Porsche, the old one, the Porsche 356A Speedster, 1957. That is for March 30, both of those barn finds. So if you're missing those two barn finds, March 30 is the day, or that's the day that a weekly challenge starts, so you have like a week to get it. Then we come to April 6th, seeing we are in Porsche, which stick to Porsche, I guess. The Porsche Cayman GTS. That will be available to win on April the 6th. April 13 is another car that we could win a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. It's the F-Type Project 7 Horizon Edition. I don't have it here. Why not? Probably, I'm in Horizon promo here at the moment. I probably already took a picture from it. Which means you will find it here somewhere. Jaguar, where is it? Ferrari, Ford. It's yeah, also an important one in that way that here it is. The F-Type Project 7 Horizon Edition, also just like the Subaru Brat, it comes with XP boost. So if you need skill points and so, this is also a car to get. The Jaguar F-Type, that will be for April the 13th. Then we go to April the 20th, and yeah, that's also a pretty wanted car, seeing people are paying like crazy for it in the auction house at the moment. And that's already being for a couple of weeks. Where is this thing? And I don't even have it here. That's probably because I already took a picture of it again. The Subaru. Mitsubishi. We're getting there. A lot of Porsches again here. There it is. The Subaru BRZ Horizon Edition. That will be available to win on April the 20th. At this moment people are paying 2-3 million for it. The reason for that is you can only win this Horizon Edition through the Forzathon because you cannot get it from the wheel spin. There are like a couple of cars like the Mini GP Horizon Edition, the BRZ, the Silvia Nissan, the Nissan R35, the GTR. Those you cannot win from the wheel spin, so people are paying a lot of money in it in the auction house, which is the only way to get it next to the Forzathon. But you will be able to win it on April the 20th. And that leaves us with April 27, and then we go back to Porsche again. But I'm gonna check here, see if I haven't taken a picture of it yet. No, I haven't. There it is. The Porsche 918 Spider will be available to win from the Forzathon for April the 27th. That is sort of the cars that will be able to get, or in most of the cases you just have to do simple stuff. Like tomorrow you can win the Ford Mustang Boss Horizon Edition. I believe you only need to win a race or a championship in any Ford, so not that hard to get. Next week it's the Porsche Cayenne. You have to do a championship or a race in an SUV to win that Porsche Cayenne, stuff like that. So most of these things are easy to get. Occasionally you have to use an expensive car or something to get it, but that's not the case in the most upcoming challenges I noticed. So, but that is the Forzathon calendar for the upcoming 3 months. So in case you want to buy one of these cars, you can, instead of paying millions for it in the auction house, you can just wait a couple of weeks, they will come by. I will post the list in the description of this video so that you can always check or recheck. They always announce it for like the upcoming 3 months. So from what I see here is like February the 9th, the Porsche Cayenne, which is really hard to get. Barely see it in the auction house, which is the only other way to get it next to Forzathon. So February 9th is a pretty good one. March the 30th, it's definitely a good one, especially if you're new into the game, because it's the 2 missing Barnfinds. If you're stuck at 18 out of 20, they will come on March the 30th. April 6th, Cayman GTS, also a pretty important one because you cannot find it in the auction house, and if you do be able to find it, it's by some legend painter, and you will have to pay 20 million for it. But since we are on this Porsche 18, I'm gonna do a live stream in let's say about 2-3 hours from now, and I'm gonna sell 2 918s, 2 Macans, a lot of Porsches. I'm gonna sell them for cheap prices, the Macan for like $1 million or so, the Macan for 500,000, things like that, because most of the time these Porsches are only available by these legend painters and you have to pay 20 million for it. So I managed to get a few from the market here and there, and I got like, for most of the Porsches I have 2 spare ones, so I'm going to post them in an auction one by one, wait till it's gone and then post the other one, and so on. So in about 2-3 hours I will do the live stream. If you want to have a Porsche, take a look on that. I will definitely be posting Porsches, about 15 to 20 I think. Forzathon Calendar and Porsches upcoming in a live stream. That's sorta what this video was about. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.